everyone and welcome to The Learning Ladder. Today I'm sharing with you our favourite books that we've used for geography. I've done science previously and I'll leave that link below, but today we're talking about geography, so I'll talk about why I like them and how we've used them. So this is Passport to the World, and we have used this several times for different years. I used this in, I think it was 2nd grade, to do an around the world geography, and basically we would just go through all the different facts. We would trace the maps. I printed off lots of different currency that she could, use, pretending we were in that country. She had a plane ticket where we pretend to fly there. She'd have a passport and we'd try some food. And it's just a great book. I really, really like this. So we use this in 2nd grade, and I've also dipped into it a little bit in this in 3rd grade as well. But it is a fantastic book. Now these are just for reference, so any of the Usborne flat books that have a geography theme would be great. This one is See Inside Planet Earth, and this is just an amazing book. So it's got deserts in here, mountains, rivers and forests, talking about climate, saving the planet, and it's just, I just love these books so much. So I love the flap ones. I actually got this one in our pre-K4 video, and we've used it so many times over the years. This is the Usborne World of Animals book, and we just absolutely love this so much. The information is just amazing, the pictures, the photographs, it's just such a great book, and you can use it in so many different ways. We've used it for geography, we've used it for science, notebooking, amazing. I love this one. The next two are encyclopedias. This one is the DK First Geography Encyclopedia. So we use this one to start off with. I love the fact that they have little quizzes throughout the books. The information's not too much for those younger ones, but even now my daughter can still get a lot out of this one too. But we have gone to the Usborne Geography Encyclopedia. I think I got this last year, and it's fantastic. So good. It's got everything in here that you could possibly dream of. So we'll definitely be utilising this a lot this year. So here's the contents page, so you can have a look through. Like, we'll be using this in around the world, our continent studies. That's that one. This is a fun little one to have in the morning basket. So this is Usborne Illustrated Stories from Around the World. We got this, I think it was in 1st grade. It's so fun. They've got lots of different themed stories from around the world. So you've got Africa, Russia, Japan, England, Scandinavia, India, and so on. So I really like this one. And it's something that you can use for those earlier ones, because for those younger grades, because there's not a lot in there. Then as your child's able to read, they can read it. And then my daughter just really now enjoys me reading them. Obviously she could read them herself, but she just enjoys me reading them now and then when we're visiting a different country for some fun. And stories about that area. That was a funny picture. Okay, this we used in our Beautiful Feet geography. We did the UK, as we did picture books from around the world too, and one of them was the UK. So this book isn't recommended by them or anything, I just found it to go along with it. So this is The Buildings That Made London, and this is a stunning book, absolutely gorgeous, as you'll see in a second. It's just fantastic. I haven't looked to see if they do any other places, but I would definitely get more of these if they did. You can see it's just absolutely gorgeous. They also, it does fold out as well at certain pages. There we go. There's Buckingham Palace. It's just beautiful. I love this book so much. We've used these What the World Eats and Material World for several years. It's just a great way to learn different social study skills, learning about how people live in different countries, different cultures, what they have, what they own. So in this one, it shows you a picture of the people standing outside their home and all their belongings, and I think it's so important to children to realise, especially in the Western world, how lucky they are compared to other children, what they have, running water, it's just such a worthwhile book to go through. This is from Great Britain, so it's a little dated, but I still think it's really useful. We're in the Middle East. So there we go. It's just a lovely book. I really like that one. And then What the World Eats. again, this shows you what a typical family in a different place would buy for their week worth of grocery. So this is from Kuwait, and they would spend 63 dinar, which is 221 US dollars, or dinar. But yeah, there we go. I think again this is great for social studies too, but obviously geography as well. So we love that one. And then Hungry Planet is the same sort of principle. I actually got Hungry Planet when we were doing Charlotte Mason's geography one year. I had Material World previously and What the World Eats, but I didn't have Hungry Planet. But because the Charlotte Mason one referred specifically to this book, I decided to get it. But again, it's a similar principle to What the World Eats. The next one is What's Where in the World from DK. These are fantastic. So you get to see the different regions and locations. So here we've got deserts, forests, biomes. And talks about different types of weather. And even goes back in time as well. Alternative energy, billionaires. But oh my goodness, pandemics. I didn't even realise there was a page in here about pandemics. There we go. Alien, oh my goodness, alien invasion. We've only ever stayed in the front of this book, but I definitely want to venture more into some of these pages. But yes, this is just fantastic. I love this book. For what we've used of it, it's been amazing. We've more concentrated on the different biomes, different deserts, oceans, you know, that type of thing. But there's so much more to this book, as you've just seen. But yeah, the alternate energy would be a really good one. Very relevant at the moment. So that's that one. I absolutely love that one. And then finally, I think I got these in 2nd grade. The Close-Up Continents collection. So there is North America, Africa, Europe, South America, Asia, and Australasia, and Antarctica. And basically it covers everything about that particular region. Hang on, let me just get the content. So the countries, early civilizations, regions, climates, wildlife, natural landmarks, man-made landmarks, industry, settlements, sport, culture, food and drink. So pretty much everything you could possibly want, and this is perfect for notebooking. So we'll definitely be utilising these this year a lot more. We have dipped into them in the past, but we'll definitely be using them a lot more this year when we go into our continent studies. So those are all my favourite geography books that we love. You'll note that there aren't any from this year that I've just bought, but that's because we haven't used them yet. So this is for things, this series is for things that we've used and loved. But I'm sure they'll be featuring in future videos because I absolutely love the Lonely Planet ones too that we've recently bought. But I'll reserve my opinion until we actually use them. But that's everything. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in our next video. Bye for now.